Good morning, my friends. This is Deepak, and we are continuing our dialogue conversation during this pandemic, COVID 19. And at this moment, I am focusing on spiritual solutions for the existential and suffering and fear of death that seems to be another kind of pandemic that is spreading very fast and is actually not mitigated through physical social distancing because panic and anxiety and stress can spread through the neural networks of cyberspace, the internet. And it's causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Stress, as you know, compromises the immune system and also results in a lot of inflammation, which can result in what are being called cytokine storms, which actually increase the risk of morbidity and mortality from COVID 19. I have been writing about this, and today in the San Francisco Chronicle, SF Gate, there's an article by Rudy Tanzi, who is a neuroscientist and a colleague of mine, co-author in several books, including The Healing Self and Super Brain, Super Gene. So we have an article today in SF Gate on how to practice self-care. And we need to really be practicing self-care at this stage and mitigate our risk of these inflammatory storms. So I'll try and post that article here as well, but you can find it on Twitter and SF Gate, San Francisco Chronicle. The article is about self-care during these times and beyond. But today I want to continue about the spiritual approach to understanding how we can feel safe, how we can mitigate our anxiety, how we can manage stress, how we can even find an opportunity during this period to reinvent the body and resurrect our soul, which is exactly what I'm doing at the moment. Since we're all quarantined, might as well make the best use of this time. So that's why I share with you every day. And also, I'm really focusing on how I can maximize the experience of my own body as a joyful, energetic vehicle for my spirit, how I can maximize my capacity to love, how I can maximize my capacity for a rested, alert mind, and how I can maximize my capacity for lightness of being. So, yesterday I started the process by saying that I am, or pure consciousness, or witnessing awareness is the fundamental ground of all existence and awareness of existence. In the Vedanta, this fundamental ground of existence is referred to as Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means truth, Chit means pure awareness, and Ananda means of the nature of bliss. So we can actually begin to harness the powers of this pure consciousness or the unified field of pure consciousness to not only feel safe but also go beyond the conventional notions of birth, death, mortality by understanding that there's a deeper domain of awareness or pure consciousness, which is timeless and infinite and formless, but without which there would be no experience of mind, body, or universe. In fact, mind, body, and universe are symbolic representations of that pure consciousness. And by going deep into the experiential knowledge of that awareness, we can begin the process of healing, both physical healing, emotional healing, and ultimately spiritual healing. So yesterday I started the process from my notes. Remember, I showed you the notes from 40 years ago, from my time as a disciple student of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. And yesterday was the first insight into the nature of pure consciousness, and that pure consciousness, or what we call I am. Not I am Deepak Chopra, or I am this body, or I am this mind, or I am this personality, but I am is the source, is the presence of being, and I am is the total potential of natural law, or the immeasurable potential of all that was, all that is, and all that will be. But today, I want to share with you the second of my list of 25 attributes of pure consciousness of the unified field. So today, let's talk about the second insight into the nature of reality, or the nature of I am. And that insight that I want to share today with you is that I am, as the source, is also infinite organizing power. So I am, as the source, is also infinite organizing power. My mind has that capacity, although my mind is fragmented and conditioned as a result of the hypnosis of social conditioning. But that's what I have. Mind, though, can be recruited as an ally or as an ally for being in alignment with the infinite organizing power of consciousness. And so can the body, because the body is a modified form of consciousness. We can look at the body in many ways: a physical entity, but a changing physical entity. In other words, a material entity, energetic body, which is in Ayurveda referred to as pranamaya kosha, or the subtle body, the mind, intellect, and ego, which is a modified form of consciousness. But we can go beyond that and begin to listen to the body as a field of awareness, because that's how we experience the body, in awareness, as an intermittent stream of sensations and perceptions. So today, let us go a little bit beyond. Yesterday, what I focused on was the idea that everything that we call material creation comes from four forces, according to the scientific model. These are forces: electromagnetism, strong and weak interaction, gravity, etc. But these are also symbolic representations of fields of intelligence. And these fields of intelligence are aspects of fundamental reality, which is pure intelligence, pure knowing, pure consciousness, pure self regulation. We are calling this the unified field of pure consciousness, a field of infinite, unbounded intelligence, which is also, as I mentioned, the total potential of natural law. But today we go a little deeper. I am, as the source, is also the infinite organizing power of the universe. This is the field of awareness, Brahman, which is projecting itself as the physical universe that in non-dual traditions, Vedanta, etc., we call Brahmand, the physical dreamscape projection of cosmic consciousness or pure consciousness. So this field of pure consciousness, this field of what we call the source, this presence of being, which is also our own being beyond the secret passages and the dark alleys and the ghost filled attics of our mind. It's also our own being, the infinite, formless, acausal, non reducible field of infinite potential. But it is also organizing everything in creation: the movement of galaxies, the movement of stars, the rotation of the earth, the cycles of the seasons, the biological rhythms of our bodies, birds migrating at the right season to the right place, fish returning to their spawning grounds, the biological rhythms of nature found in flowers, in vegetation, in animals, in the ecosystem of existence. What is this? This is a field of infinite organizing power, and it is our own self. It is what we call I am. A field of infinite organizing power, our own self, what we call our innermost being, our true self. Even our physical body is a field of this infinite organizing power. There are billions, if not trillions, of reactions occurring in every cell of your body right this moment. And each of these activities that occur every second or even every microsecond is correlated with every other activity in every other cell in your body. Every single cell in your body is organizing its activity in correlation with all the other cells in your body in order to maintain homeostasis or self regulation or serve the feedback loops of your immune system, your endocrine system, your metabolites. All that is happening right this moment by itself. Every single activity, every single biochemical event in your body is correlated with every other event in your body. Have you ever wondered how a single cell, which we call a pluripotential cell, stem cell, spontaneously differentiates into all the organs of your body? One cell ultimately becomes all the organs. 60 trillion cells, or however many, all these cells, eyes and nose and different organs in your body, your brain cells, your hair follicles, your fingernails, your genitalia, your heart, all of this is organized through the ability of a single cell in your body, and that you were at the moment of conception. One became two, became four, became eight, and 50 replications. You had everything that is required to make a human body. The 60 or so trillion cells, which is more than all the stars in the Milky Way galaxy. That's something, isn't it? And all happened by itself through the infinite organizing power of pure intelligence, which is the ultimate and supreme genius, which mirrors the wisdom of the universe and is functioning right now in your body. Functioning right now in your body. How does a human body think thoughts, play a piano, kill germs, remove toxins, and make a baby all at the same time while correlating its activity with the movement of stars and galaxies? Because all your biological rhythms, circadian rhythms, seasonal rhythms, gravitational rhythms, tidal rhythms, lunar rhythms, they're all the symphony of the entire cosmos. That's why we call that the universe, one song, and your body is part of that song. It's a part of the symphony. And when we recognize that, when we honor that, when we hold that to be true, then we are recognizing our body as the holy temple of the spirit, of pure consciousness. And we stop interfering with this process of self regulation and self healing. And we do that by just following natural laws, eating at the right time, sleeping at the right time, moving, relating. So, these are normal activities that happen spontaneously: eating, breathing, digestion, metabolism, perceptual experience, thought, feelings, emotions, desires, memories, instincts, drives, dreams, all happening and all correlated with each other. But we must honor that. We must honor that. That's why self care is important. Do read the article that Dr. Rudy Tanzi and I put out this morning in the San Francisco Chronicle SF Gate, but we'll post it here. It's on Twitter already. We must honor as sacred our existence, and this sacred existence is part of the infinite organizing power of all existence. So existence takes care of itself, notwithstanding our interference with it. So today's mantra: I am infinite organizing power. I am is infinite organizing power. Once again, I am is infinite organizing power. So bring your awareness into your body. Feel the sensations everywhere in your body, inside out, heart, lungs. Remember that the seven chakras are just seven centers of awareness. So the first chakra is center for survival and safety. Second chakra is center for sensuality and sensual experience through the five senses. Third chakra here is being empowered. Fourth chakra here, love, compassion, joy, equanimity. Fifth chakra here, creative expression, blissful speech, and abundance right here. Sixth chakra here, conscious awareness, insight, intuition, imagination, creativity, higher vision, higher calling. And then the crown chakra, the junction point of cosmic consciousness and human consciousness. So be aware of your responses and which level of responsivity you're coming through. But most importantly, honor your body as the sacred temple of being. Okay, so that's it for today. I am is infinite organizing power. I am is infinite organizing power. Mantra: Sat Chit Ananda. Once again, Sat Chit Ananda. Take care, my friends, and I'll be with you tomorrow again. And I'm looking at your comments now. So, Praveen, Dr. Praveen says, nice palm tree in the back. Yeah, it's nice. And beyond that, if you step outside, is the ocean that you can see in La Jolla. Kim Swing says, love from Sweden. Halima, there's great knowledge, sir. Lovely. Thank you. Be blessed. You be blessed, Ursula. Thank you. And Perla, greetings from Mexico. Thank you. Ageless Rodriguez says, I am is infinite organizing power. Aurora says, Shivoham. Yes, you can say that. Or today, Sat Chit Ananda. Truth and pure awareness and pure bliss. Ramanand Dixit, I posted above, as said, thank you, the article on self care. Thank you for doing that. And thank you, everyone. And let's connect again tomorrow. God bless. Take care. And keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Be safe. Be well. Keep loving. and be grateful.